Hi, my name is Katrina Doran. Welcome to my world. This is the World of Doran Studio, and I'm here with Roberta. You can see her here, kind of camouflaged. Sweet. She's our studio cat, one of two studio cats. And today, in the story that I want to read to you, I'm going to talk about a visionary artist named Howard Finster. And in this series of conversations on Tuesdays, called Tell Me a Story Tuesday, I'm going to bring to your attention the idea of creating your own world. And the people, I'm going to talk about some of the people that have done that, both those who have created something in the past and are no longer with us, but whose work remains and inspires us to this day, and also some of my contemporaries who are working on their own worlds. And as you know, you're getting glimpses of what I'm creating here at the World of Doran Studio. So in today's video, I'm going to kind of read to you from Howard Finster, The Early Years, a private portrait of America's premier folk artist by his daughter Thelma Finster Bradshaw. This is what the book looks like, and it's one of our favorite books here at the studio. Chapter 1, Walking in Heaven Among My Father's Mansions. My father didn't become famous until around the mid-1970s. Dad was in his late 50s when the world finally realized what I have always known as his daughter, that Howard Finster is a visionary with a mission to preach through his paintbrush. What most people don't know is that some of his visions of heaven, of mansions, and of other worlds had their start in our Tryon, Georgia backyard. When I was growing up in Tryon, we didn't have much money. We didn't go to ball games or the movies. Out of her own patterns, my mother made some of our clothes, including underwear, from 25-cent flour sacks. In high school, I remember getting 20 cents a day for lunch money. Our shoes were always well worn before we got a new pair, but I never felt poor, and I suspect my sisters and brother didn't either. Our parents, with their ingenuity, made us rich. And I want to read that sentence again because I think it's valuable and something to carry with us. Our parents, with their ingenuity, made us rich. I'm convinced that during those years in Tryon, my father was trying to build us Eden out of plywood, homemade tools, hard work, and an imagination fed by the hand of God. Throughout our backyard, he built us the mansions he'd first dreamed about as a boy in Valley Head, Alabama. In his youth, he never had time to build those structures he imagined when he thought of heaven. He and his brothers and sisters had to pick cotton and tend to an 8-acre farm to help keep food on the family table. But somehow he kept those visions alive in his mind all those years. And when he became our father, he was finally able to build the mansions he'd dreamed about as a boy. That's how we grew up, playing in my dad's vision of heaven. And that's all I'm going to read today. I do encourage you to do some research to see Howard Finster's work. You'll be able to find images of it on the internet, and to imagine how it is that you want to create your own world. Enjoy this day, and thank you for listening.